Ladies and gentlemen, people ask me all the time, what is the real secret to success? They expect something complicated. They want a magic formula, some shortcut, some hidden trick that will make them successful overnight. But the truth is painfully simple, and very few people are willing to listen to it. The world belongs to those who are willing to wait longer than others. Patience is the ultimate competitive advantage. Long-term thinking beats fast, emotional decision-making every time. Most people can't wait. They want results now. They want money now. They want success now. They want a reward before they've earned anything. And that is why, year after year, decade after decade, they stay exactly where they are. Direct hit, the first lesson, the power of compounding. There is a mental model that completely transformed my life, and it is called compounding. Compounding is not just a financial idea. It is a rule of life. Small actions repeated consistently become unstoppable forces over time. The problem is, everyone understands compounding in theory, but almost no one has the patience to let compounding work in reality. People start going to the gym for 2 weeks, and when they don't see results, they quit. People read a few books and say, I don't feel smarter. They invest money for 6 months and say, nothing is happening. But compounding doesn't work on our emotional schedule. It works on the schedule of nature, slow, invisible, silent, and then suddenly unstoppable. Warren Buffett became worth more than 90% of his wealth after the age of 65. Not because he suddenly got smarter, but because he stayed consistent long enough for compounding to explode. The second lesson, delay gratification. If you want to destroy your future, it is very simple. Choose what feels good right now instead of what is good in the long run. Most people would rather eat junk food today than build health for the next 10 years. They would rather buy expensive things today than invest for tomorrow. They would rather watch Netflix today than build skills for life. Life will always offer you 2 paths. 1. The easy path today, painful tomorrow. 2. The difficult path today, powerful tomorrow. Success is simply choosing the second path again and again and again. Brain mental model number 1, the 30-year rule. When I make decisions, I don't ask, will this feel good now? I ask, how will this decision affect my life 30 years from now? Most people think only about the next 10 minutes. Winners think about the next 10 years. Legends think about the next 30 years. This mental model alone can change your life. Brain mental model number 2, inversion. One of the most powerful tools I use is something called inversion. Instead of asking, how do I succeed? I ask, how do I avoid failing? Remove stupidity before adding brilliance. Avoiding disaster is more important than chasing perfection. You don't need to be an expert at everything. Just avoid big, stupid mistakes. Don't spend more than you earn. Don't hang around fools. Don't make decisions when emotional. Don't stop learning. Don't quit when it gets hard. Avoiding stupidity is easier than being a genius. Mental model number 4, the pain of discipline versus the pain of regret. You must choose your pain. There is no life without pain. The pain of discipline weighs grams. The pain of regret weighs tons. Regret destroys people. It is the punishment life gives you for making weak decisions. Lightbulb lesson. The world rewards long-term people. Look around you. The strongest relationships are built over time. The best careers are built over time. The wisest minds are built over time. Wealth is built over time. Confidence is built over time. Mastery is built over time. Everything great requires waiting. Everything valuable requires patience. Everything meaningful requires consistency. The tragedy is, most people will not wait long enough. They plant a seed and dig it up every week to check if it's growing. And then they wonder why nothing grows. Firecracker, why most people fail. Because they quit too early. They trade the long-term reward for the short-term pleasure. They don't lose to others. They lose to impatience. Trophy, the long game strategy. If you want to become unstoppable, here is the formula. 1. Think long-term. Ask, how will this affect my life in 10 or 30 years? 2. Build consistency, not intensity. Small actions every day, big actions once a month. 3. Remove stupidity. Avoid mistakes, avoid distractions, avoid fools. 4. Delay gratification. Play chess while others play checkers. 5. Make compounding your religion. Give your dreams enough time to grow. 6. Be willing to be misunderstood. If people think you're crazy, you're probably doing something right. Final message. If there is one truth I want you to remember today, it is this. Success is not about being the smartest. It is about being the most patient. The person who can wait longer always wins. The person who keeps walking eventually outruns everyone who sprints and collapses. Play the long game. Think decades. Let compounding work. Trust patience. And never quit. Your future self is watching you. Make them proud. If you want, I can now provide. Heavy checkmark voiceover pacing version, breaks for breath. Heavy checkmark background music timing cues. Heavy checkmark viral title plus SEO tags plus description. Heavy checkmark thumbnail text and design idea. Heavy checkmark part 2 or continuation, another 2,000 word section.